Hey everybody, Laura here. Sorry I'm a little bit late, and um, that's not good for me anyway, but it's all good. Hope you are all doing well. Um, Happy Monday. Happy May. May the 4th be with you. A little Star Wars joke there. I wasn't here online last week. Gave myself a little break. The weather kind of gets to my brain. So I hope that you were out there doing something fun last week. Hope that you got in some kind of outdoor activity while the weather was nice, or even got to look out the window at the birds and everything. If you have a mat, that's great. Fred may join us. I don't know. We'll see. He's running around here somewhere. Anywho, so it's going to be floor work, and I hope that you notice that as we've been doing these exercises, I've been concentrating on some back work. I assume that if you're like me, sometimes you get in the house and you do more sitting, or maybe you're still at your job and you have a sitting job, so the front of us gets really tight, but not in a good way, and then the back of us gets really loose and also not in a good way. So I thought that more back work, more back strengthening and lengthening is probably a good way to go. So if you have your mat, oh gee, my battery looks like it wants to die already. Well, we'll see what we can get through here. All right. So come on along if you like. Grab a mat if you can. As we've been doing, we've been starting on all fours, right? Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. We're going to take a nice inhale, and as we exhale, just give yourself a little round. Inhale to lengthen your spine. Did you hear Fred run by? And then exhale, round. So keep with that if you can, just rounding. Seeing if you can keep equal length on both sides of the spine, right and left. Good. Let's do 4 more. Exhaling and inhaling. Allow your gaze to go with you, down and up. And then 1 more. Good. Awesome. If we can, we're going to bring I'm going to bring my left foot forward, so my right knee's on the floor. If you need a pillow or anything like that, go ahead and find that now. Otherwise, we're just going to shift forward and back. The hands can stay on that left leg, so we're just going to shift forward and then back. Nice and tall, right? Just shifting forward and back, gazing forward. Let's do 4 more. 4, and then we'll stay forward. 3 and 2, and then 1. Now if you like, send your arms up by your ears and then circle them around. Let's do it again. Up and then circle them around. Up, circle, up, circle, and then up. Hold, sink in a little bit more, right? Squeeze your buns, right? Protect your back. Abs are deep. Lift your heart. Now if you like, stretch back a little bit and then restack your spine, right? So you're trying not to let your ribs flare. Good. Take the hands behind the head. Push your elbows back. Push your elbows back. That's it. Now if any of this is too much, remember you can always do this in a chair. Now stretch back, hold, sink a little bit. Breathe, breathe, breathe. And hands down to the floor. If you can, lift that back knee, right? Set it down. Lift it up. Set it down. Lift it up. You get the idea? Let's hold here, right? Long spine. Now if you want to, walk up that front leg. Whew. Remember those arm circles? 4, that's it. 3, 2, and 1. Fantastic. Hands down, knee down. Bring your left foot back, shakety shake. Now let's go back to the beginning. Back to those arches, just 4. So belly button in. Does it feel any different? No? Inhaling. Great. Let's bring the right foot forward. Let's repeat all that. So, right foot forward, right? From here, right? We're gonna shift forward. Oops, I have my toes curled under. We did this 8 times. Shift forward, right? Lift your heart. Remember, reach up. Here's the circle for 4, 3. I wish you could see what Fred was doing. 2, and 1. Fantastic. Hands behind the head. Lift your heart. 4, 3, 2. Now sink. Lift your heart. Hands down. Lift your back knee. Set it down. Lift your back knee. Got it? 6, 5. Fantastic. 4, 3, 2, and my favorite number. Done. Now if you want, walk up. Remember those arm circles? 4, 3, 2, and 1. That's right. Maybe a little stretch back. And hands down. Oof. All right. Here we go. Right foot back, knees down. Little child pose. Stretch your hips towards your heels. Forehead toward the floor. Great. Back onto those hands and knees. Hands are under shoulders, knees are under hips. From here, we're just going to send the right arm out on a diagonal. And then if you can't draw your belly button in, send the left leg out on a diagonal. So picture from above your body, straight line through the spine, head to tail. And then the arm and the leg, opposite arm and leg, are on a diagonal. We're going to lift and lower these 8 times. Right? Both together. Up and down. Maintain a nice long spine, a nice steady pelvis. That's it. Great. Fantastic. So we're working right leg back, left arm diagonal on the muscles that go up and down the back. Lift and lower. 7. Counting down. 6, 5. That's it. 4. Good. All right. All right. Sorry about that. Whew. So now we're back. Stretch back to that child pose again. All right. Second exercise, and we'll do these 3 times, 3 sets of 8. So that first exercise was on a diagonal. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. From here, if you can, you're going to lift the right arm. You're going to touch the right arm to the left leg. Reach out on the diagonal. So it's elbow to knee or hand to knee, out to the diagonal. In and out. That's it. Remember to breathe. Last one. You did it. Fantastic. Let's try the other side. Up, right? So it's a little round. Out for 8. 7, kind of that first exercise we did. Remember, we kind of rounded the spine and then we straightened it. You got it. All right. Good job. I'm not sideways, am I? Am I sideways? I don't think I am. You'd let me know, wouldn't you? Anyway, so that was the second exercise. Third exercise is the right leg goes back, it stays, the knee bends, and we kind of reach over and then out. So it's reach the hand to the foot and then out. 7, that's it. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Good, all right. Let's try the other side. Left leg's up, knees bent, reach back, tapping toward the foot, and then out. So it's 8, 7, that's it. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Fantastic. Let's come off of those knees for a minute. If you want to, lift your knees, send your feet a little bit apart, sit into a squat. Let your tailbone drop toward the floor. Fingertips can be inside, or you can sit on a chair, whatever works for you, right? Just stretching, stretching, stretching. Back to those hands and knees. Let's go back to that first exercise. Right arm, left leg on a diagonal. Nice long spine. Are you with me? Here we go. Lift for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and done. Great. Other side, or other pair, I guess I should say. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Wonderful. Second exercise, we can move a little bit faster. Right elbow to left knee, round and stretch. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You got it. Try the other pair. 8, 7, 6, 5, reach long on that diagonal. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Third exercise, right? It's a tap, straight forward and back. Tap, straight forward and back. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Let's try the other pair. Tap, straight front and back. 8, 7, 6, 5. That's it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to that squat again if you can, right? A little squat, getting the heels toward the floor. Maybe a little prayer hands. Breathing. Last set. We can do this. We can do this. All right. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Diagonals for 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Are you counting with me? Let's try the other pair. Let me hear you. 8, that's it. 7, 6. You did it. Round and stretch. Elbow to knee. Reach. Let's switch. 8, 7, 6, 5. Reach. 4. Reach long. 3. Through the long arms, long legs. 2. Let's do one more. Ready for that tap back. Tap. Stretch for 8. Reach through the long bones of the arm and the leg. Don't have to touch, just kind of imagine, right? 8, 7, did you switch? 6, 5, 4, stable, 3, 2, and 1. Last time for that squat stretch. Feet are wider than the hips maybe. Sit down, maybe a little side to side. Whew. Wonderful. My camera keeps hollering at me. Right? So if we can, to those sit bones, right? We're going to roll back. Feet are close to the hips. Fred is checking me out. He's making sure my microphone is working. If you can, heels are in deep. Roll your spine up. Roll your spine down. Good. And again, up and down. Zip, hollow, scoop. 6. Level pelvis. You got it. Zip the abs, roll through the spine. 5. That's it. And 4. Imagine rolling your spine down one segment at a time, rolling it up, wide across the collarbones. You got it. On the last one, let's stay up there for a moment. Stay. Walk your hands toward your feet. Press down. Breathe. No weight in the neck. Just press the hips high. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Are you ready? Come on down. Draw the right leg towards you. If you can, lift your nose towards your knee. Hold there and breathe. Elbows out. Good. Gently lower. Let's switch. Left leg up, hands behind the knee, and lift your head. Elbows out to the side. Breathe, breathe, in and out. Gently down. Both legs up. Hug. And then gently down. If you can, feet are down on the ground, feet and knees are together. Send your arms out toward a T. Gently send your knees over toward the right. Use your right leg to push your knees back to center. Let's go to the left. And then push with the outside leg. So it's an inhale, exhale, push back to center. And that's it. Let's do one more each side. Keep the shoulders down on the mat as best as you can. Imagine wringing out a dishcloth. Good. Now lift your right leg to a 90-degree angle. Good. That's it. Send your right leg out to the side. Draw it back to center. 3 more. Out. Imagine a safety belt holding you in place. And gently down right next to that other one. Up. Let's send the left leg out to the side. Back to center. Out to the side. Back to center. Keep that. Good. Now, right leg lifts, left leg lifts. Arms are still out to that T, or maybe cactus arms if you like. Both knees to the right, back to center. Both knees to the left, back to center. 6. That's it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and done. Good. Left leg to the floor. If you can, stretch that left leg out. Hug the right leg in. Good. If you want to, lift your nose towards your knee. Tuck your chin slightly. Reach through the back top of the head. Gently down. Good. Now, put your head down. Right knee's in line with right hip. Send it across to the left. Down, out, and around, and up. And again, down, out, and around. This is 2. That's it. and 1. Now go the other direction. Out, down, in, around, and up. 3. That's it. 2. And 1. Good. Good. Whew. Down. Send the left leg up. Reach the right leg along the floor. Hug the left leg in, right? Lift your nose towards your knee. Lift your dog in. Gently put your head down. Knee in line with hip. Across, down, around, and up. 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 Really zip those abs. Other direction. For 4. That's it. 3. 2. And 1. Fantastic. You can bend the right knee. Stretch the left leg toward the sky. Toes toward your nose. Woo. Anybody see that shaking? If you like, lift your head. Woo. If you want to, stretch that right leg along the floor. Bend, release, right leg up to the sky, right? Lift your head if you like. Stretch the left leg long. Good, bend, release. Both legs are up if you can. Lift your head. Let's rock forward. Fantastic. A little rolling like a ball. So lift your heels off the ground. Form a ball, round, roll back, inhale, exhale forward. Inhale, exhale forward. 3. Lift those elbows. 2. Chin off of chest. And 1. Fantastic. Now we worked on this a time or two ago. Feet are down, hands are down. You can turn your hands out. The preferable way is the fingertips are pointing toward the hips, but if you can't, that's okay. If you can't, we're gonna lift those hips up and down. You got it. So if that's not for you, put your head back down. Do that bridge, right? So bring your feet in. Feet and hands are about equally distant from those hips. Oh, did you see the difference that made? You got it. Great. Now, before we run out of time, because I gave myself a little time limit there, we're going to turn on to our sides, right? Lift, right? Lift your hips or your ribs away from the floor, elbows planted down. If you can, 4 times, you're going to lift the hips away from the floor, making a straight line from the elbow to the knee. So we lift, send the hips forward, and then back down. Ready? 4. Good. 3. 2. And 1. Now, if you want more, sometimes you can put your hand down if that's better for you. You can lift your hips up. That's 4. Good. 3. Take your top arm with you. Good. 2. And 1. Fantastic. Let's switch to the other side. Right? So we're working those obliques, the sides of the waist, right? Oh, sorry, Fred, I didn't know you were there. So hips are down, collarbones are wide, hand on hip, knees are bent. Lift those hips, send them forward, right? That's 4. 3. You can smile if you like. 2. And 1. Now, if you want to, second set of 4, you can place that bottom hand down. Same kind of thing, but if you like to, take the arm with you for 4. 3. 2. And 1. Fantastic. Let's come all the way down onto that elbow again. Let's straighten the legs. So from here, it's the same thing that we just did. But if you can, lift the hips, lower them down for 4. 3. My top hand is in front for stability. 2. Let's hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and very nice. Done. Let's switch again to the other side, right? So we're just trying not to tax that one side too much. Remember, you can keep this on the knees or extend those feet. One foot is stacked on top of the other, just for some fun. Lift and lower for 4. 3, 2. Let's hold here if you can. Lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, and done. Whew. That's it. So if you can, facing me or facing any direction, cross one ankle in front of the other. Hands are going to go in front of us. We're just going to dip forward a little bit, just allowing the hips to stretch. Let's just hold here, just like 5 breaths in and out. Bend the elbows. Sit bones are back. Great. Gently up. If you can, crisscross applesauce, right? Stick the other leg in front. Walk those sit bones back. Walk forward. Lovely. From here, let's do another hip stretch. This is more of a yoga stretch. So this is my left leg. This is called bicycle legs. So I hope you can see this. One leg, one shin is in line with the long edge of my mat, and one shin is in line with the short edge of my mat. I'm going to place my hand on my right hip. I'm going to rock my hip back, and then forward. My left hand is out to the side for stability. Forward and back. Remember, I said yoga and Pilates. Forward. Now, if you like, walk out over that front leg, right? So your sternum is in line with that front thigh. Breathing. So this is kind of it's a variation on pigeon pose from yoga. You could stay here, or if you want a bit more, bring your foot down, extend the bottom leg back, and then roll your hips forward. What I like to do is, I like to do this one. I like to stretch up here. So my back leg, right, is my right leg, and I'm pushing the earth away on my fingertips. And then relax. Some people like to take this to swan, right? So you can stay there, or the leg bends and you reach back, give it a pull, right? Lift your heart. Good for the chest too, that way. And gently out. Great. Let's try that other side. So you can just swing your legs around, right? So my right shin is in line with the short edge of the mat. Left is in line with the long edge of the mat, right? I'm only on my right hip. I'm going to roll back toward my left. Send my left hip forward. Down and up. Any knee issues, keep your toes drawn up towards your shins. Now stay forward. If you like, walk forward over that right leg. Fred has a toy. I don't know if you can hear it or not. Pull one leg in, stretch one leg back. And remember, lift up, push the earth away. Feels good on the back, doesn't it? Nice stretch on the front. Push, push, push. Here we go, gently down. Maybe use one hand for a pillow. And if you like, you can bend that back leg, maybe. You did it. Fabulous. All right. Whew. All right. Let's take those feet and knees together back toward the front edge of the mat, though. Feet and knees are together. And let's roll back again. Now, if you can, stretch your legs toward the sky. Reach through the heels. Just hold there. Let your back sink into the floor. Fabulous. Come back up. Left leg extends long. Right leg over top. Hug it in. Left hand can go to that right leg or the elbow. Right hand right in the middle of the back. Fingers point outward. Think of tall. Feel the length of your spine, and on an exhale, rotate low to high. Let's hold there for 5 breaths. Sole of the foot's flat on the floor. Gently out. Right leg out to the side. Gently send it in and down. Right? So we stretch the outer. We're going to send that leg toward the floor. Fabulous. Right leg extends. Shake it out. Left leg crosses. Find those sit bones nice and tall. Hand around the leg or opposite elbow. Fingertips behind. Right? Nice and tall, and twist. Gently, carefully, lovingly. Breathing. Fabulous. All right, let's bend the knees. We didn't do too much. Roll back. Feet down, a little sideways. Maybe even take the feet wider, right? Right, like a windshield wiper. Opposite knee down. And then just stretch your right leg along the floor, left leg along the floor. If you can, send your arms overhead. Whether they touch or not, straight doesn't matter. Just hold here, breathe, 5 breaths. Fabulous. You could stay there, or if you like, bend the knees. Hands behind the head. Lift your head. Send your hands forward. Send the legs forward. Reach forward. Reach up. Curtain call. Take a bow. Good job. Thank you all for being here. Have a wonderful day. Bye.